New York is the concrete jungle where dreams are made. There really is nothing you can't do. After a dazzling, dramatic, and pulsating match between India and Pakistan that even includes, it seems, co-hosting a T20 World Cup, this was the match. Not just any match, but the match on which the success of the US leg of this jamboree effectively hung. The International Cricket Council will be happy their American dream has become a reality, even if the rain, at one point, threatened to make it a damp squib. Fans got drenched before play started, but most were not in the slightest bit bothered by the lack of cover in the open stands. Who cares about the weather? I'm going to see Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah. Arjun, who lives in New Jersey, excitedly said after the showers relented. He was one of 34,028 who packed into a pop-up stadium, built at a cost of $32 million. Regardless of whether this event turns a profit, cricket's reawakening in the US looks set to gather pace. The desire to be at an India v Pakistan match was such that it could have been sold out several times over. Citi Field, the home of New York Mets baseball team, was open for fans unable to get in Nassau County International Cricket Stadium to watch a game on the big screen. And no charge. But the MLB marketing men are not soft. Just as the ICC won its piece of the American pie, cricket's cousin is desperate to grab its slice of the South Asian market. The ticket prices were a little steep for this game, but I guess it's supply versus demand, said Irfan, a Pakistan fan, who had done an overnight drive from Toronto to make the fixture. He was one of the few who got lucky in the ballot. Others paid up to $2,000, approx £1,571 on resale platforms. Although prices dropped considerably as the game edged closer. The devotion of the South Asian diaspora in the United States to playing, attending and watching cricket matches in the US is what can sustain it. Hafiz, a Pakistan fan from Coventry, sat with his 5-month baby in a pram on the steps of the stand as he watched the action unfold in the middle. Having won tickets in a competition, you can see from the passion of the fans what cricket means, he said. For the first time at this pop-up stadium in Eisenhower Park, the plastic wrapping was also taken off the comfy seats in the corporate sections, which were barely used for earlier games. Cricket royalty was bussed in for the day. Sachin Tendulkar was mobbed. Bollywood stars hobnob. Nobel Prize-winning activist Malala Yousafzai cheered on Pakistan. Chris Gayle, who wore a dazzling all-white suit with one sleeve orange and green for India and the other green for Pakistan, strolled about the outfield with a huge grin on his face. He was even asking the players to sign it. It was brash, overbearing and full of razzmatazz. Even ringmaster Ravi Shastri's act at the toss was cranked up a few more notches. There is an appeal for the players of India and Pakistan being here, too, not just in terms of growing their own brand stateside. Kohli and his Bollywood superstar wife Anushka Sharma were able to slip out for coffee in New York the past few days, almost unthinkable back home. Security was extremely tight. Sniffer dogs, bomb disposal experts, military-style armored vehicles, helicopters circling the ground, surveillance teams and members from every branch of police imaginable, even covert snipers in place. The Super Bowl on steroids was how Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman, one of the key men in bringing this event to New York, described the security preparations for the event. Everything's bigger in the US. After all. So where from here? Major League Cricket will fill the breach given the cast of stellar names on their books, with this year's edition set to start a matter of days after the World Cup ends. A delegation from the International Olympic Committee have been in town in recent days checking out the pop-up stadium in New York and meeting various stakeholders. You can bet your bottom dollar India v Pakistan at Los Angeles 2028 is firmly in their sights. It will be a case of watch this space to see what happens on US soil between now and then.